Now, I would like to check something out, so I'm going to be using the Abaddon's Cruelty. Now, currently, this has none, as you can see right here. This is a 940 power, not infused. This can go up to 35 infusion, but this is not infused. Here's the stats right here, and I'm going to take a screenshot of this so that we can see the stats before infusion, and after augments. So these are the stats prior to infusion. We are going to fully infuse this thing, and then we will check the stats again, compare them to what we have prior, showing what the difference between infusion and non-infusion does. And now here's the difference. This is a fully infused Abaddon's Cruelty, so you can see the difference between what it was before and what it is now fully infused. So at this point, we're now going to be adding a multiplier to it because we don't have a multiplier added to it. So let's go. Let's see what we can get here. And hopefully we can get something good. I would like to get to 1% if possible. In fact, that's what I'm going to be pushing for, is a 1%, because then we'd really be able to see the difference of what this can do in its full potential. Technically, not full potential, because there we go. We've got a magnificent. So here we are. We have the health, we have attack, we have a lot of armor, and a good amount of crit. This has a little bit of everything. Now, this isn't the one I would want to go for. I would want the Fiendish on it. But for the sake of argument, since, I mean, it's not an argument, but we're going to put this on, and then we can compare the stats to what we had previously. And here we go. With this on here, now that we've got this 1% Abaddon, dang, what is it called? Augment. Now we have this 1% augment on it. This is the stat comparison. So as you can see, it does make a difference on the stats. One thing I've noticed here is the evasion, which is just over the 25, still has given me 100 evasion. That's actually really impressive. Now, this armor right here, which is giving 197, you can see the armor is giving just above the 0.75. So the health is giving, of course, the most, which it made quite a difference from what it was before to what it is now. Of course, it depends on what it is that you're getting. For sake of video, I wanted to get the Fiendish, so we've got the attack, we've got the crit, and we've got the haste, everything else given a little bit. So let's put that on instead of magnificent and compare the two. You'll notice now that my attack, look at my attack now, over 3,000. My health has taken a sufficient hit, but the trade-off is definitely worth it, giving me a very small amount of armor and evasion. But you'll notice with this here, of course, with the, look how low that's giving, and it's still giving me a visible amount. So the crit and the haste much higher, the attack much higher. So this is why you've got these stats here. If you compare that to the magnificence, you'll see the difference there. So the augment system definitely does affect the stats on your items, but it depends on what stats you are trying to affect. Of course, it also depends on what kind of build you want to go for. So if you would be wanting the Fiendish, or if you would be leaning more towards the Magnificent, depending, of course, because some people might want to build more of a haste build, more of a crit. This is going to give you more variety when it comes to what style of build you want. Now that you've seen more of what the augment system is about, what do you think about it? And if this video was helpful in informing you about it, please do me a favor and tap that like button. Smash the subscribe if you haven't already. A lot of my viewers are not subscribers, so I really appreciate it if you can tap that subscribe button. It's a small step for you, big one for me. Tap that notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my uploads. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.